Hey guys, it's Alexia, and today I'm going to explain why I've been gone for the last 6 months. But before I get into that, I want to explain that I'm kind of like Moses in the way that God asked him to speak. And Moses is like, bro, I can't do that. And God's like, no, I'm going to speak through you. By the way, this is Alexia's paraphrase version of the Bible. And I think that's what's prolonged this video because I'm not comfortable speaking. So God is helping me through all the nerves. But I keep telling myself that I'm probably not the only one that has felt this way, and so that's why I feel compelled to share. So sorry it's taken so long, but I'm just gonna kind of explain the journey that God's been taking me the last 6 months. And I'm not gonna hit on every single detail, but I'll just hit the main points. So the first reason why I stopped recording on YouTube was music became a job to me. I held myself to this awfully high standard that everything had to be perfect, no matter what. And it's embarrassing, but I spent literal hours recording videos. I would put a lot of time practicing and then a lot of time recording, and then I'd get frustrated because I would mess up, whether it was a chord, a verse, a word, something. I looked weird in the camera. I was so hard on myself. And it no longer was fun because I was just so nitpicky. It wasn't even about God anymore. It was just about how I looked. I felt like my worth was attached to what I did. So when I did a good video and I got more likes on it or more views on it, then I had more worth. And when I didn't get the same kind of energy into it or feedback into it, I thought that I wasn't worth as much anymore. So another reason I stopped recording is because I was comparing myself. I've always struggled with comparing myself, but I think most recently I've realized how damaging it is. Something that God's been showing me is we're all on the same playing field. Because I look at other people's success and I see that they're up here and I'm down here, but we don't level out, and God's saying, I don't see your success as anything more. I don't see that what you do makes you more worthy. It doesn't matter what kind of job you have, doesn't matter how much you're paid, doesn't matter your race or your gender, doesn't matter anything. All we are is children of God. If we go under this one identity, it's children of God, and we're all in the same playing field, and it really took a long time for God to just drill that into my head because I wasn't listening. Because I was trying to find my identity in music, and God's just saying, hey, you're going after the wrong thing. It's just in me. You're a child of God, and that's all you need to be. It's been heavy on my heart. I really don't want to compare myself to other people, and I don't want other people to compare themselves to me because it's not fair. It's just not. We're not the same. If everybody was the same person, what's the point? And the last thing that I probably want to mention is pleasing people. That's something I've been struggling with. Other people can't determine my happiness. And so whether people like what I put out there or whether they don't like what I put out there, it shouldn't affect how I feel internally. If I feel like I'm doing the right thing, I should be okay with that. And I'm not saying like, throw discipline out the window. I'm just saying that God's words have so much more weight on me in what I want to do than what anybody else's words should have. And there's so much freedom in that. Have you guys ever made New Year's resolutions? Have you realized that when you have them, they normally fail within the first 2 weeks? Yeah, me too. So what my mom kind of helped me start is you pick a word for each year and you just focus on that one word. And my word this year, God chose it, was fearless. I didn't realize how fearful I really am. And I'm very fearful of how other people see me. I want to be seen as this really happy, kind individual who loves God and loves other people. I put so much focus into what other people say about me and not enough focus on what God says about me. Wouldn't you think after all these years of knowing my Creator, I would know that His words hold more weight than the creation does? And yet I found myself in this cycle. And so I think that's what God's showing me this year is you got to cast away that anxiety and that fear because it's not going to hold you down. You've got so much growing to do, and your time of pleasing people is over. It's not worth it. So the following song that I'm going to share is called Mr. Anxiety, and it kind of encompasses all the things I've just talked about into a song. And hopefully you can resonate with something that it says. And if something I said or something the lyrics say doesn't make sense to you, would you please mention it to me? If you have questions, I'm down to answer them. Without further ado, here's Mr. Anxiety. I hope you guys enjoy it. I would love it to touch as many people as it needs to. Thank you so much for watching. Another sleepless night, my eyes are open wide. Feels like my mind's on strike. My head keeps spinning. It's a brand new day, but it feels the same. Put on a fake brave face. It's all gonna be okay. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what I say. Hey, every Overthinking my whole life, trying to fight off all the lies, hiding all the pain inside. But I'm telling you I'm fine. I can't seem to rest. I always feel so stressed. Why am I so helpless and feel so hopeless? Why am I so helpless, a hopeless mess? Hey, Mr. Anxiety, where's your authority? By Jesus' name I cast out fear. You don't control me, no, you don't own me. You better run far away from me. Did I make myself clear? sport inside me rips apart when I miss a perfect. I vow to be better from then on, but then I mess up again, again, and again. But then you love me again, again. Oh, you love me again. You love me again, again and again. You choose to love me again. Oh, your love never ends. You love me again. You love me again. Your love never ends. You love me again. Your love never ends. Hey, Mr. Anxiety, where's your authority? By Jesus' name I cast down fear. You don't control me, no, you don't own me. You better run far away from me. Did I make myself clear? Hey guys, it's Alexia, and this is my friend Megan, so shout out to her for playing violin. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!